All right, so we are live in full effect. Welcome to another episode of Boy Meets World.
Yeah,
I'm the boy and Javi's the world. I'm meeting him for the first time.
I don't. Yeah,
I don't.
very first time. So how are things going?
Um, another week, man.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, I'm assimilating back to Charlotte life, and it's been very interesting.
Okay.
Like with like relationships and everything. So like for me and you, like we basically took no time off. Like it was like I
Right. Yeah.
saw
Yeah.
you every Monday
Yep.
and listened back on Thursday. So that was easy. That was a cool relationship, right? Like I'm hanging out with Mitchell and seeing a bunch of people and Darren and them. So it's good to
Mm-hmm.
see. Like I think me and John are gonna try to connect here in a little bit, in a
Because
couple
you
of
you
days or
were out for
whatever.
what, like 3 months, right?
Yeah, yeah, since
Yeah.
early August, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Pretty wild.
I am back and just trying to figure out how these roads operate here in Charlotte again. I forgot. So
Yo, they change fast. They do change fast. Probably like
man.
17 more roundabouts
So many
have been
roundabouts,
installed
dog.
since you left. So
Why do we have so many damn
I know.
roundabouts everywhere now?
They need to start putting some directions up around them things too.
Just like the
Some
one
people just get confused.
in the middle of 29 over there by the university. I'm just like, what is this for? Like, what is this? There's also the one over there in Concord on 29. Like, why? To just
There's one on
confuse
29.
everybody. Who signed off on these?
There's one on 29 somewhere.
Yes, like go from Canapolis
Yeah.
to Concord.
Uh huh.
And right when you're trying, it's for the exits, it's like the on and off ramps of
Oh,
85.
okay. I thought you meant like on the road itself. I was
I
like,
mean,
that's like 6 lanes now.
I mean, that's
I
the
wouldn't put
way
it
it kind
beside
of
the bike.
feels, and it's annoying. And the way these damn drivers drive, I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
I avoid it at all costs. So
That's great.
no,
Yeah,
but
they'll
yeah,
get you
just
though.
back in action here, and just rolling, man. I've been enjoying the cinema a lot
Yeah.
lately. Um, saw Smile 2, saw
Mm.
Gladiator 2,
All right.
saw Terrifier 2. I've been seeing a
I
lot
mean,
of
you're back
sequels.
on that Regal Pass now, ain't you?
Back on that Regal
Gotta
Pass,
catch, you gotta
baby.
catch up. Been quite a few months. You gotta get Regal back in the hole of
Gotta
those
get my
movie
damn money's
tickets.
worth. Gotta get my money's worth. Because I never like stopped my subscription.
Yeah.
Um, I just like kept it rolling, so it keeps all like my points and everything, and I've been accumulating. So
Mm-hmm.
like free popcorn on me for the rest of the year, dog. I
Yeah.
can't help it's I can't help it's in the end of November. Okay, I'm just saying for the rest of the year, that's what I can do. I got you, fam.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah.
Oh man, what you been up to, man?
Oh dude, I knocked out some Fast and the Furious this weekend.
You've been
It hit
sweating,
Netflix.
dude.
1 through 6.
Oh, you
With
watched
Tokyo
1 through
Drift in there.
6
Yeah.
this weekend?
Yeah, I knocked him out hardcore.
That sounds so much
I,
fun, dude.
I mean, I was still kind of doing stuff right while they were on, but
As
you
soon as
know,
they said race
all
wars,
you
you
gotta
were
do is
locked in, though.
all you gotta do is hear it, man. You know what's going on. I've seen it so many times. I don't have to look at the TV no more. So knocked out some Fast and the Furious. That was a good time. I hit 6, right? And that's they don't have the ones after that on Netflix.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I didn't look for them anywhere. I assume they're probably rental on Amazon Prime or something like that. But I don't know if I want to watch the ones after 6, man. You
Yeah,
know,
I feel you.
7. That's kind of where kind of we really, really go off the rails.
Like they became superheroes at that point.
You know, they're on a like an hour long airplane takeoff in in
6.
6. just just the longest runway ever made.
Yeah.
Um, like after that, man, I kind of like I've seen them, but I'm not gonna go search them down. But 1 through 6 though, I'm down anytime.
Yo, so like I think I've only seen 6 like once.
Yeah,
And it's because like me, like we already had this conversation when we did our Fast and Furious movies leading up to X.
yeah,
Um for me, like this franchise should have stopped at 5. Like I get studio money, you
yeah,
know, Vin Diesel not having any other paid gigs. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay.
yeah.
Um, but like
Well, 6 is where they take the turn into like uh basically law enforcement almost.
exactly. And
They're
like
they're hunting they're hunting people down now.
I loved 5. 5 was awesome. 5 was like the tail end. Like, hey, you guys made your money. You're good. You don't need anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
6, like they're back in the game, but it's like, why? Now, don't get me wrong. 6 is a fantastic movie. It was just an
It was a good time.
unnecessary movie. You know what I mean? It's a really
Yeah,
good time. It's just a very
yeah,
unnecessary. Like for me, Luke Evans is one of the best bad guys in the franchise. It's just like, good gosh, man. Like
yeah.
halfway through that movie, they turn into superheroes. Paul Walker gets a cape, okay? Like it just happens. And like from there on out, they're indestructible. Like
I think in 5, it starts in 5. To be honest, like
yeah.
I think that's the one where Vin like drops the engine like almost on the guy's faces and catches it with the chain. At that point, I'm like, this dude's crazy. He throws the guy out the window and then just grabs him and keeps him from falling and hitting the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean, that guy they threw out wasn't a small man, so it ain't like he's some little skinny guy.
and Vin Diesel's not tall either. He's just
Yeah.
like it's not like he has a lot of lift off the ground, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he's throwing these guys. It's like
Oh yeah,
they have superhuman
Yeah.
strength, man. They all took the damn super like soldier serum and they're all, Captain Americas.
yeah. Also, watched Couples Retreat too. That was fun.
That's just a classic.
Yeah, every once in a while it'll pop up on my like watch again little thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, yeah.
I'm
What kind
locking
of
in.
Stupid question is that? Yeah.
I'm locking in to 2 hours of Vince Vaughn and the crew. Okay, like
Yeah.
it's happening.
So
Dog.
good. It's so good.
Oh man, dog is this
So
is
yeah.
this junk out? Now it's a party.
Now it's fun.
Welcome to this episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing the trailers for Y2K, The Order, and our movie of the week, Canary Black. Kate Beckinsale, she's so damn hot right now. All right, hope everybody's having a fantastic week. Before we jump into these trailers and everything else, I want to let you know about the hottest group, the hottest band in the Carolinas, guys. And they're coming to a venue near you. 50 Flies.
Let's go.
What's the website?
50flies.com.
It's that easy, guys. If you want to hear
It's
good music,
Really simple. Yeah.
50 Flies. Is it 50 or is it 50 spelled out?
It's the word.
Okay, because you probably should buy both, so you can just run the world. You know what I mean?
I mean, you got a good point. I'll pass that on to whoever needs to hear that.
Yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
All right, team. We got some trailers coming at you here. We also have our full reactions to these trailers in this actual full pod on our YouTube page.
Oh yeah.
There's a link tree in the show notes of wherever you are listening to this pod. You can click that, get on all of our socials, and like always, guys, like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you.
Yeah. I think we're gonna put a link up top this week.
I love the new graphics. Let's
We,
go. We got the
we're
got the
not we're
budget
not
for
gonna do
that.
that. We're not gonna do
Did some money come in? Oh, money didn't come in. Okay.
that.
All right, team. We have Y2K. According to IMDb, two high school nobodies make the decision to crash the last major celebration before the new millennium of New Year's Eve 1999. The night becomes even crazier than they could have ever dreamed when the clock strikes midnight.
Yeah, they got
This is
super
coming at us
crazy.
from Kyle Mooney and produced by Jonah Hill, written by Evan Winter as well. Wow. Jaden Martell, Rachel Ziegler, Julian Dennison, and a whole host of other people. Fred Durst is in this movie.
I
So
I just want to say, I didn't say it out loud, but when the guy took his hood off, I was like, "That kind of looks like Fred Durst," but I'm gonna keep that to myself for a second.
North
Kept it to
Carolina's
myself.
own, dog.
Right out of what Jacksonville, right?
Yeah. Gastonia. No. Yeah, Gastonia.
Yeah.
So even closer. Yeah. What were your thoughts on this one, brother?
Uh, at the beginning, it was kind of, I mean, it's A24 for one, so that kind of gives a little bit of it away. But
Yeah.
uh, it kind of started out like it was going to be just like a super bad esque movie, but it took a wild turn there in the middle.
Of that trailer, yes.
Yeah, went super dark, and then we came back up just a little bit back up into the comedy. Uh, I mean, this is I feel like this is my type of a horror movie.
You like this? This is your vibe?
Yeah, kind of goofy, uh, gory, right?
Teen angst. Yeah.
Not too serious about itself. Kind of reminds me of you remember the Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse? Did you ever watch that movie?
I didn't watch that, but I've heard really good things. I really do need
It's
to
a
turn around and watch it.
it's a fun flick and kind of the same thing. Like there's a lot of stuff going on, but the comedy relief in it is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. So Kyle Mooney, the writer director, from SNL, he's only 3 years older than us. So if you think about it, we were going into what, eighth? We were like, it was like eighth grade in 2000. We were going into, so he's a couple
Sounds
years
about
older
right.
than us. So this is like him. He's writing about
Yeah,
himself here, right? And
yeah,
also kind of his Y2K experience, probably with Evan Winter, and then it turning it on its head. Now, for me, uh, me and you are drastically different in our likes of what we enjoy in movies. If this was just like a um hey, two bros trying to make a move on like the girl that I like that he likes, and they're gonna go to this party, and it just kind of be a super bad but with comedy, I am a okay
yeah.
with that, right? Even if it
Hmm.
even gets into the real of like growing up and life
Yeah,
changing and going to, I'd have been okay with that. But the fact that they add this on top of it, on like top where it's kind of turned into like this horror sci-fi film,
right.
dope, extra points. But like that just also goes to show like where studios are these days, even like
Hmm.
A24, who actually does give small budgets and give like creators like the vast, but like to get them greenlit and everything.
Yeah,
um you have to add that twist, right, in this day and
yeah,
age to bring people in, which is like cool, but it's not necessary. These could have been two separate movies and it would have been fantastic.
yeah.
um
I agree.
and they could have built on those two separate movies there, but we have this one. It's only 93 minutes, so it's going to be chock full of stuff. Stellar cast, especially the top three. Love seeing Rachel Ziegler in more stuff. The kid from what is it, Hot Hands from Deadpool 2, whatever the heck his name was. I'm glad that glad that he's in this. So
Yeah.
no, I'm super stoked about this film, man. This is gonna be fun.
Oh,
Uh,
Alicia Silverstone is in this as well.
what?
She's down there. All right.
She dating Fred? Ooh, she is in this one. She was in a movie that we recently just watched. Reptile, what it was. Yeah, that's what it was with Justin
Gotcha.
Timberlake. So, guys, we're gonna throw Y2K on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Also, if you were alive at the time in 1999, what
It's
were
so
you
weird.
doing on New Year's Eve? It is super weird because
That's so weird that like somebody is like 24 at the time we were like, oh my God, Y2K is about to happen.
exactly.
And we were actually like of decently sound mind.
We were going into
You
high
know,
school. Yes,
we were old enough to be at that point in our lives.
we were going into high school, so like we definitely remember. So yeah,
That's
guys, let us know
crazy.
your thoughts and about this trailer, and let us know what you were doing on Y2K. Hmm. All right, team, we have
Wow.
The Order. According to IMDb, a series of bank robberies and car heist frightens communities in the Pacific Northwest. A lone FBI agent, always a lone FBI agent, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Believes that the
Uh,
crimes were not the work of a financially motivated criminals, but rather a group of dangerous domestic terrorists. Ooh, all right.
wow.
This one, the very sexy, very attractive, with the great stash, Jude Law,
So good.
Nicholas Holt with the weird top hair, and then Ty Sheridan, man. He's a cute kid, man. He's a good actor though. We got some other people in this as well. Mark Maron. Um, that's all I really see that I noticed. So yeah, just Mark Maron is the other one in this, right? But directed by Justin Kurzel, written by Zach Balin, Gary Gerhardt, and Kevin Flynn. JV, give
Gotcha.
me your immediate reactions to this film.
Super intense, um, scary in a different way from the other trailer.
Yeah,
Um, but honestly, kind of the same level of uh, roller coaster ride, right? Like we kind of start at the beginning, uh, kind of chill, trying to conversating, figuring some stuff out, talking in the police station and stuff, and then we just go right into explosions and seeing this cult and seeing all these people gearing up for, um, whatever their final outcome is,
yeah,
robbing banks, things like that. A lot going on and super intense.
yeah, man. Definitely agree there. It's a very intense, kind of in your face um trailer in regards to something that like we're still dealing with today.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
These separatist groups, these militias, these anti-government groups who are trying to overthrow the government and stuff like that, man. And like that just brings me to a quick point. And we're not a political podcast and stuff like that, but it brings me to a really, really interesting point, inflection of where Hollywood is looking. Like, go see the original Gladiator made sense for its
Mm-hmm.
time, and that it was just
Okay,
a beautiful piece, but it wasn't really trying to tell an overarching story about the climate that we live in. Gladiator 2, on the other hand, definitely does. It's wrapped up in a very fantastic, beautiful, like Roman story about
mm-hmm.
gladiators and stuff, but it also tells a story about the climate of the world.
Mm.
And
Okay,
I feel like, and it's doing that without being like on the nose. Now,
mm-hmm.
the order is just telling of a story, um, of what really happened in America. These are
Okay,
based off of real people. But it's like fitting when there's great writer directors who team up and make movies at certain times. Steven Spielberg has always been right
gotcha.
on the nose about that as well. Um, uprisings happen, things happen.
Oh yeah,
There's conversations about it, so why not put
and
it in the forefront?
they've never stopped.
Exactly. Yeah,
Never have. Nope.
exactly. So, that's just where Hollywood looks and what Hollywood does. I'm
Oh yeah.
really jazzed about this, man. Like, it's an all-star cast. Like, the performance is gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be
Agreed.
poignant. It's gonna be in your face. It's gonna be uncomfortable. I think that's gonna be the big thing, man, for people to actually see, like, these people are like wilding out, man. Like these are
Yeah.
real people and
Yeah.
how they acted and how they thought, and like there's people who still think like this and have those same exact motivations. So,
Right.
yeah, no, I am uh terrifyingly excited about the order. This is
Yeah.
definitely a
Feel
theater
that.
drop for me that I will definitely go see. But yeah, you guys, we'll throw this on our socials and let us know your thoughts about the order.
And what about your boy Jude Law joining the Star Wars universe coming up?
So,
Did you see that?
so like I am behind the like I know that he is. But I'm very like behind in the MCU and in the Star Wars. My Disney Plus game is off. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was about to say. I mean, I need you to catch up on the Clone Wars series. I need you to get that done.
It's so much.
The Rebels series as well.
It's
Got to
so
get that
much.
done.
What about like?
Rewatch Ahsoka.
Oh, I'm not doing that again. I'm not. Nope.
Agatha All Along,
I will finish that
and
eventually.
Supernatural. The
That-
last few don't really have nothing to do with this, but we need some stuff to talk about. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Well, me getting prepared for this pod, I did have Civil War on, Captain America Civil
nice.
War. So I was watching that. And I watched Ant-Man before that. So yeah. And
Okay, there you
I
go.
watched Sausage Party. So
Those are three perfectly fine excuses for not catching up on some shows.
this is going on. Like I always look at things and I'm like, all right, I really need to like lock in. I have like 3 hours of doing nothing. Like let me just lock in and get this. And something else always
that's the
piques
part
my
that
interest.
well, the part that sucks about like you watching Ahsoka is if you don't watch Clone Wars and Rebels, you have no backstory to that series at all.
That's why I let you
Because I
lead that the entire. I had no notes
because I didn't either. And then after I watched Ahsoka, I went back and watched those other ones. Like, figured it all out.
Space
It
whales.
all,
I get it
all matched
now.
together.
I get
Space
it
whales,
now.
yeah.
Know all about space whales.
That's the only thing I took out of watching like 18 seasons of Disney Star Wars shit.
That's the only thing I remember from Ahsoka is space whales. And it still doesn't make sense to me. So
It makes no sense.
how y'all riding space whale? One, why is a whale in space? And two, how are you riding it? I just have so many questions. You know what? God.
But yeah, Skeleton Crew.
Super excited about that, actually. That looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good time.
Like, it reminds me of, it's like a Star Wars Goonies or Star Wars, like the Explorers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is what it's kind of like. He's been on a couple of podcasts that we listen to, and that's kind of how he's billing it as well. He has like force powers. So is he a Jedi? Is he not a Jedi? Who knows? But like,
yeah,
I hope that he is not the lead. I hope the kids are the lead because we really haven't gotten that since Phantom Menace.
If you'd watch some of these series, Clyde,
I'm not gonna do it.
They're all kids. Every one of them.
Don't. Okay, you know what?
All the
but these are like animated, right? All this is animated.
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to it, dude.
They're actually pretty good.
No, I hear great things. They have rave reviews. They're really, really high on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. It's just really hard for Clyde.
I just don't want to do it.
It's just really hard for Clyde to pull up to a animated anything. This is also the guy that 3 hours ago watched the entire thing of Sausage Party, but that's beside the point, though.
Is that the TV show?
I have not watched the TV show. See,
You haven't
but
watched
I will
the TV
watch them.
show?
I have not. The movie is just so good. Nick
I haven't watched
Kroll
the TV show
is
either.
just
I just know it's
fantastic.
me.
Danny McBride, as he like comes back
So
to the
good.
market as the mustard, he's just like, "No, man, this is bullshit." Like it's laugh out loud, hilarious, man. All right, brother, you ready to jump into this week's movie?
Yes, sir.
All right, team, we have Canary Black. Canary Black was released on October 24th of this year. This is directed by Pierre Morel, written by Matthew Kennedy.
We have zero financial information on this one.
It was free. They did it in Croatia.
Yeah. Starting this one, we got Kate Beckinsale as Avery Graves, Rupert Friend as David Brooks, Ray Stevenson as Jarvis Hunland, Saffron Burrows as Elizabeth Mills, Ben Miles as Nathan Evans, Goran Kostic as Konrad Breznov, Masayoshi Haneda as Kinji Nakajima, Michael Brendan as the President of the United States, and Charles Nishikawa as Japanese Prime Minister.
Have you been brushing up on your Japanese names? Because you are like killing it, dude.
You know, anyways, I was gonna make up a fake ad, but I don't feel like I'm gonna be giving nobody no free advertisement at this point.
No free advertisements today.
Yeah.
Um,
I was gonna do a whole bit. It came really fast to me, but I decided to pass on it.
all right, man. Go ahead and give us a quick synopsis of this flick.
Avery Graves is framed and has to seek out a secret file that has a bunch of blackmail information for government personnel.
Oh no,
Yep.
not blackmail. What about purple mail? All right, man. Let's start at the top here. We have
Yes,
the amazingly talented, always beautiful, always like a badass in any kind of action
Agreed.
film that she's in. Kate Beckinsale as Avery Graves.
Oh, yeah.
We meet her and she's on mission. Now, this is like the setup. This movie is going to be really ABC 1, 2, 3. Like it's gonna rhyme. Like it rhymes like every other one of these type of spy assassin type movies. So the setup is she's on mission. She has to retrieve the MacGuffin. It doesn't matter what it is. Actually, I don't even think we figure out what it is.
I was actually thinking about a few minutes ago, like, did that thing have anything to do with the rest of the movie?
I don't think so.
I don't remember if it did. Like, because I was thinking about the file, and I'm like, so what did she steal?
I honestly thought it was
anyways.
I thought it was like a Kodak camera is what it was at first. When he first opened the safe, but she's on mission and it's Kate Beckinsale, and you've seen her in a lot of action films before, and she definitely looks the part as a badass assassin. And she kills a bunch of guys. She does a bunch of like
what she does best,
underworld flips and shit like that, and just looks cool. Like that's
fantastic.
Like she is fantastic. Like, that's where she feels comfortable.
Yeah.
I honestly think like her in like rom-coms or her in Pearl Harbor, the Michael Bay film with Ben Affleck and Josh Hartnett. Like I feel like she was not as comfortable in those roles as she is with a gun or a knife in her hand. Like she just feels like she's at home. Like,
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
she's like, give me some twin pistols. You go about to see some damn Academy Award acting right now. So like, yeah, she's like the ultimate like operative assassin, does what she needs to do, saves the day. But also like we find out right after this mission that she's married, loves her husband, no kids. She doesn't want to commit to kids or to puppies, right? So you got that where she wants to be like detached. I got that feel from her.
She got a wild job, man. Crazy.
Exactly. She might be gone for weeks at a time. Just killing people. But yeah, like so that's kind of like her vibe at the beginning. her husband gets kidnapped and then kind of goes into this who the hell did it, why, how the hell
Yeah.
do I get him back, and it's just her story from there, where most of the movie is from her perspective. But yeah, definitely a fun character, a character that she's played before, and mixed in a couple other
Yes.
characters from like, any kind of spy thriller assassin type movie before. So
Yeah.
nothing new here, but Kate Beckinsale always brings it. All right, man. We got Rupert Friend as David Brooks, her husband, who um just seems like a mild mannered, what is he, like British or not British, Irishman?
Not something like that. Yeah.
Like he didn't have an English accent. He had like an more like a Irish Scottish accent though, right?
Hmm.
I kind of got that like in the beginning of the movie. That's
Gotcha.
what that's the vibe that I got from him. Where he's just like this mild mannered like husband who loves his wife, wants to get a puppy, like wants to like settle down with her and everything. And you really don't think two things of him, that he might have some ulterior motives. Even to the point where he does get abducted, you're just like, oh shit, all right. Well, typically it's
I,
the
I
it's it, it's
mean,
it's it's Liam Neeson going to go save the day, but hell, okay, Kate Beckinsale, go get your husband.
I, I felt it. I felt it.
Talk to me.
They spent, they spent, they just spent way too much time, like, on this guy. Like, there was too much writing on him for him not to be like a key role in this whole thing.
I mean, you're right about that. I see
Uh,
that
In
because
in a in a I've seen a bunch of these movies before kind of look at
okay,
it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. So like, if the character was like poorly written, because he was well written as far as like his likability, right?
so
As
many
for that,
details. He wasn't just some guy. He wasn't like just
yeah.
her husband that got kidnapped and she's been looking for him the whole movie. It was like him. The whole
There
thing.
was a lot of world building with him and
Yeah.
her, as far as like him wanting to get a puppy, and then like a slow down and own up to it, and being able to like have that conversation with your wife. I don't want to cook for you. Let me go ahead and take you out to dinner. Let's go this long walk. You know what I mean? Like there was there was a
Yeah.
lot of world building, and you're right. I did not catch that, mainly because I didn't care. But you are right after thinking about it again.
I mean, like you didn't care as in you weren't thinking about him being that person or like
Well, I
it
kind of
was just
knew.
kind of like one of those things that's like, okay, come on, let's get to him, right?
Yeah, because
Like
like
stop talking about him.
because we knew he was gonna get abducted, right? And we're just kind of like
Yeah.
wanting to get to that point.
Yeah.
Um, that's what it was. It was like, all right, well, let's.
Yeah.
I'm really just pulling up to see Kate Beckinsale whoop ass. That's why I pulled up.
I
So.
mean, that's kind of all you got.
All right, man. We also have the late great Ray Stevenson as Jarvis Headland. Jarvis is her boss. He's in charge of whatever
Yeah.
CIA group that she's a part of, and really good friend, mentor, and all that stuff, and
Right.
kind of the only person that she trusts to help get her husband back. And when things kind of go sideways with him, sometimes she has like a couple other people that she has to call on or count on, but typically
Yeah.
like as the person in charge, until he's not anymore. Jarvis is her guy. And I mean, I've never been like a big Ray Stevenson fan, but I will say this, man. Like the last like 10 years, he's been putting in work.
Yeah.
And like the way that he shows up in movies, man, is just really fun. And you know who's another guy who does that as well? Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yes.
And I feel like they can kind of do each other's roles, right? And I just appreciate that. Where like I didn't like him in that Punisher Warzone or the Vampire's Assistant or even like the Book of Eli, but then like
Hmm.
after that, like the Thor, the Three Musketeers, G.I. Joe Retaliation. Like I started
Okay.
digging this guy. Okay,
Okay.
I feel you,
Okay.
dog. You die really quickly in Thor Ragnarok. It's whatever. They all did, but whatever. Um but him in this role is just fitting. He's just like that mentor suit type, kind of like how my man was in The Gray Man, um
Mm,
for Ryan Gosling. So
right.
trust him, don't trust him, whatever. This is a spy thriller, so that's kind of the whole take on this
Really.
of who
Yeah, you
can you
really don't
trust,
know
who can you
who's
exactly.
gonna do it. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly there. Um, I don't know who Saffron Burrows is, but it's Elizabeth Mills, and I think she was in one scene at the
So I
end
was about
there.
to say those first three are like the only three that I can tell you who they were in the movie. Everybody else and names and stuff is just kind of a blur from there.
Yeah. Well, then you have the Masayoshi Hinata as the guy in the beginning, and other than like him like yelling like shoot that B word, kill her, like he
Yeah,
did,
I forgot.
he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
really get to play much, before he got before he got drowned. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. You got let go,
um
if you will.
all right, so skipping the rest of the cast. There was also Agent Maxfield or Mayfield or whatever the hell his name was, the black guy, and Agent Maxfield. He was a bum. I didn't like him. Like you're not that much of an
Was he
idiot,
not
are
even
you?
on the wiki?
He's not even on the wiki, dog.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's how much of a bum he was in this movie,
Yeah,
dog. You didn't even hit the wiki page,
he
dog.
didn't
Whoever
even get
created this
on
wiki
the
page
wiki.
said, "Nah, fam, nah."
They got him mixed up with somebody else too.
Jazz Hutchins as Agent Maxfield, and like he was just a putz the entire time, man. Like you got beat by her and she like got away from you, so now you have like this whole vendetta against her the entire movie. So like
Yep.
anything that Jarvis says you're not gonna believe. Like he's trying to tell you the whole time like it could be something else, and he's like,
Yeah.
nah, we gotta take her down, we gotta put bullets in her
Yeah,
and stuff. It's just
we
like
can't let this story out that I got beat up.
yeah, dog, can we
that's, that's,
can we not tell everybody at the academy that I got my ass beat by a girl?
that's the same thing that happened on Fast Six. Han and Tyrese, they get beat up in the subway
I do remember that,
like
yeah.
super bad. And he's like, we can't let anybody know about this.
So good. So
Oh yeah,
good, man. Um so like talk about the sets and the music. Music not
yeah,
memorable at all. It was just like boring spy thriller music. It didn't add anything to the thing, but
yeah,
to the movie. Other than the opening Tokyo scene, everything looked like we've seen it all before, right? Watch Blonde, watch any of the Taken films, right? Watch The Gray
yeah,
Man, like watch any of these films. You've seen these type of sets and look and feel before.
yep,
Um, but I will say that opening Tokyo scene in that building was super badass. I really
yeah,
did appreciate that. That's what kind of drew me into like, ooh, we're getting another Kate Beckinsale whoop ass type of film because she's like the ultimate badass in this. So,
yeah.
all right, I do have a theme, brother.
All right, what's up?
This film is your run of the mill action spy flick, right? Trust is the theme in this flick, as pretty much all the other films in the genre, right?
Agreed.
Graves had a hard time trusting literally everybody in her circle, including a twist at the end. Um,
What?
and that's probably why somebody got a little bit more backstory than typically happens.
Correct.
Yeah. So trust nobody. All right, team. So that is our conversation about 2024's Canary Black. JV, give me your thoughts and ratings on this one, man.
This one's gonna get 2 buckets of popcorn for me this week. Um, I watched it the one time. The movie wasn't that fantastic. Kate Beckinsale was a good time in her scenes, but it was kind of, for me, it was like the same scene over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
Let's fight, let's talk, let's fight, let's talk. Which is normally pretty cool, but it was the same fighting and the same talking like every scene. I mean, it's worth the one watch. It wasn't terrible enough where I would tell nobody to watch it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna watch it again. So, 2 buckets popcorn for me.
I got you.
Bet you, man.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. 2 buckets of popcorn for this. I want to start by saying that I love watching Kate Beckinsale kick ass on film. I think that's been a reoccurring theme on this pod that I've been saying on this pod episode.
Yeah. I'm with you. Back you up 100%.
Like, you know, she does it like always, and you know, she does it in this flick, man. She just brings that heat, and
Yeah.
you know, I fell in love with her, like watching her in those like tight leather pants and shit in Underworld and in the sequel. So, you know, she does it here. So basically, everything else is just pretty boring, stale.
Yeah.
The plot has been done before, and it's been done a lot better as well. If you really want a better film, my recommendation:
Oh, okay.
go see Iron Man 3. Like, it's just the greatest Christmas movie of all time, guys. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Canary Black. Next week, we'll be discussing the Aquafina and the Invisible Man film, Jackpot.
On Amazon Prime.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And like always, keep watching.